Oh, would you look at this? Another freaking rainy day. Guess what we're doing? So guys, I just installed the Perrin turbo sump restrictor. Now that install was literally as easy as I just made it look. You cut the line, you cut a little bit extra, maybe like a ½ an inch to fit that adapter piece without, extending the length of the hose, and that's it. You just button it up and it's done. It's ready to go. Honest to God, this is a mod that every single WRX that is modified should have. And I'm just now getting it, after I got on my flex fuel tune. I've had this catless downpipe for a while now, and I've always smelled burning oil. And I was like, I have catch cans on there, every time I checked the catch cans, they weren't full. So I was like, well, what's causing all this oil to burn? And I finally, Googled, I'm just on the forum searching. I'm like, who else is having this problem? How'd you address it? And everyone's saying, get the Perrin Sump Restrictor. So I looked into it and I'm like, okay, so all it is this little piece. I was like, okay, it's like $40. I might as well get it and I'll try it. So we're here to test this thing. I just put it in. Obviously you guys can't really see any results, but I can tell you what I noticed. When I first start the car, obviously nothing's noticeable, but after I'm driving the car for a while and I'm beating on it a little bit, I'll smell burning oil. I've never actually seen smoke come out of the exhaust, but I also do have the stock mufflers and the STI resonated mid-pipe on the car right now. So I have catless, and then a resonator, and then mufflers. So really the exhaust flow isn't too crazy, but having a catless downpipe at all can start the problem. So basically all this thing does is it goes in your oil line, or in your vent line there for your oil sump, and it kind of restricts the flow, so that way the extra exhaust flow isn't pulling oil out of those seals. Now I don't know, besides the burning oil smell and the possible smoke that you'll get out of the exhaust from the burning oil, if it's actually going to damage your turbo seals or not, having the catless downpipe. But definitely I want to avoid that if that's a thing. So if there's oil coming out of my turbo seals, in my opinion, it's only a matter of time till they're gone. So I was like, well, I'm going to try this thing and I'm going to see if it works. So I put it in the car, so hopefully it'll save my turbo seals, and hopefully it'll do everything I need it to do, and I won't smell burning oil anymore. If I can get my garage door to shut, we'll go for a ride. There we go. Alright guys, the car's warm. I got on it a few times, and as of now I don't smell any oil, so I'm thinking we got a win here. Definitely glad I did that. Something that I wanted to do for a while, and I didn't get around to it, but after enough people said about it and they were like, hey, you should try this, I think I've found the solution now. Everyone was guiding me towards such a cheap part, I couldn't pass it up. So definitely something I would advise getting. It might take you like 15-20 minutes to put it on tops. Real simple. I actually didn't pull my line off just because it was actually caked on there pretty good. So I was like, well, I'll just do it. It was a little bit more difficult. If you can get the line off, it'll make it a little bit easier, but it's still an easy install regardless. But that's it guys, thanks a lot for watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll catch you on the next one.